Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any updates. So today's gist is something fans have been talking about, and it's honestly very interesting. It involves Maurice, Sam, and Pearl Watts, and what people are noticing about them on set. Now, you know how movies are supposed to feel real. Actors step into their roles, become their characters, and stay in that mindset while filming. But sometimes, something happens that makes them slip out of character, even if it's just for a moment. That's exactly what fans are saying they've noticed with Maurice, Sam, and Pearl Watts. People who have watched behind-the-scenes clips, short set videos, or even certain scenes in their movies have started pointing out little moments where it feels like they are no longer acting, but just being themselves. At first, these moments are very small. Maybe a quick smile that doesn't match the scene. Maybe a reaction that feels too natural. Maybe a look that seems more personal than scripted. But once fans notice it, they can't unsee it. And now, people are going back to rewatch scenes just to catch those moments again. Some viewers are saying there are times when Maurice looks at Pearl in a way that feels unscripted. Not like a character, but like a real person reacting naturally. Others say Pearl sometimes responds in a way that feels less like acting and more like genuine emotion. Now, of course, this is where opinions start to differ. Some people believe this is actually a sign of good acting. When actors are so comfortable with each other that their performances feel natural, it can blur the line between acting and reality. In that sense, breaking character might not even be a bad thing. It might just be part of what makes their scenes feel so believable. But then, there are fans who think it's more than that. They believe these little moments are not just about acting. They feel like there's a real connection showing through, even when the cameras are rolling. And because Maurice, Sam, and Pearl Watts already have strong chemistry on screen, these observations only make the conversation bigger. Now think about it for a second. When two actors are constantly working together, spending time on set, rehearsing scenes, and building emotional connections for their roles, it's normal for them to become comfortable around each other. That comfort can sometimes show in their performances. So what fans are noticing might simply be that comfort. It might be that they trust each other enough to be natural in their scenes, instead of forcing reactions. But then again, fans are paying attention to the details. They're not just watching the main scenes. They're watching the pauses, the eye contact, the small reactions that happen in between dialogue. And those are the moments people are focusing on. Some viewers say there are times when a scene looks like it was supposed to be serious, but one of them almost smiles. Others say there are moments where their reactions seem too quick, like they're responding as themselves, not as their characters. And this has made people even more interested in their dynamic. Because when acting starts to look real, people naturally become curious. They start asking questions. Is this just great chemistry? Is it comfort? Or is it something else? Now, let's also look at another angle. In filmmaking, not every moment is perfectly controlled. Sometimes directors even allow small natural reactions to stay in the final cut because they make the scene feel more authentic. So what fans are seeing might not even be mistakes. It could be intentional. It could be part of what makes their performances stand out. And honestly, that happens a lot in movies. Some of the best scenes come from unscripted moments, moments where actors react naturally instead of sticking strictly to the script. So instead of calling it breaking character, some people might call it enhancing the performance. But regardless of how you see it, one thing is clear: fans are paying attention, and not just casually. They are really watching closely. They're analyzing scenes, comparing performances, and pointing out specific moments. And once something like this starts trending, more people go back to look for it. Now, let's talk about why this matters to fans. A big part of it is the connection people already see between Maurice, Sam, and Pearl Watts. Their chemistry has been talked about for a while. People enjoy watching them together. So when they notice moments that feel real, it adds to that connection. It makes fans feel like they are seeing something genuine. And that feeling keeps people engaged. It makes them want to watch more, notice more, and talk more. Now, does this mean they are actually breaking character intentionally? Not necessarily. It could just be natural human reactions showing through. It could be comfort. It could be good acting. Or it could simply be fans reading deeper meanings into normal moments. All of these are possible. And that's why there's no single answer. Because what one person sees as a mistake, another person sees as realism. What one person sees as acting, another person sees as something more. And that's what makes this kind of gist interesting. There's no clear conclusion. Just observations, opinions, and interpretations. So at the end of the day, it comes down to how you see it. Do you think Maurice, Sam, and Pearl Watts are actually breaking character on set? Or do you think they're just delivering very natural performances? Let me know what you think in the comments section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. I'll see you in the next one.